Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am finally back. We skipped a week of streaming, and honestly, I think that was the saddest part of my week off. Not doing my Friday stream, but I was actually out of town on the Friday, so it was like literally impossible. There's Topaz as usual, coming to say hi because I started talking. Yes. I'm most likely going to put her upstairs because honestly tonight I want to chat with you guys and I want to be focused. I don't want, unless she settles down. Actually, she might be settling down. So how's everyone been doing? Hey, Caesar, Nanaki, Juan, Time for Gaming, Cody, Champ, welcome guys. Yeah, we're going to be playing some NieR Automata tonight. For me, it's a first playthrough, by the way. Red Wings versus Canadians. You are right, Champ. Is it home game or away? I'm not sure what time it is. I could check. Okay, hold on. She's hitting the mic. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to put her upstairs. I'll be right back. 30 seconds. The most important thing, however, is we started the season with a win against the Maple Leafs. So, honestly, no matter which way it goes tonight, I'm good. 7 p.m. start. Nice. So we'll be able to get an update on how the match is going before we end the stream. Camera's a little bit weird. Give me a second here, guys. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. No, camera control. Just like that. Okay, so yeah. I went to, let me just see. Happy Friday. This looks like a great game with different gameplays. Yeah, apparently you're supposed to play it a few times over again. So I don't think, obviously, we're going to have time to do a full playthrough tonight. But we're gonna be starting it up at least. And just before that, though, I just wanted to run through quickly. So I went to New York last week, and honestly, I had a ton of fun. I visited the New York Nintendo store. I got my Super Nintendo T-shirt that does say Nintendo New York. I don't know if you guys can see it in the back there, but yeah, it does say Nintendo New York. I picked that up. What else did I pick up? Oh, yeah. I picked up a Legend of Zelda hoodie. It was Skyward Sword, but honestly, it was the nicest one. So even though it's not theoretically my favorite Zelda game, it was ultimately my favorite Zelda hoodie because it was a zip-up. I prefer zip-ups. They're just more convenient. You just zip it up so you guys can see it properly. But we've got blue with the Zelda crest at the front, and then in the back we've got the bigger crest with Skyward, but the bigger crest, but it does say Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, but I like that. I also picked up the official Nintendo Super Nintendo online controller because you can actually pick them up in person over there. I honestly almost picked up the Super Nintendo one, but it was $60 US. Right now, the Canadian dollar is really bad, so it would have worked out to almost like 80 to 85 Canadian, which just felt wrong for a for a Nintendo 64 controller that can only sort of work with Nintendo 64 games. I think maybe you can use it for other stuff, but let's be honest, the buttons are not going to be in the right places for normal games. While this is a little bit less restrictive, you know, there's a lot of retro platformers and whatnot that you can play with this thing. So, yeah. I was staying over in New Jersey and basically I spent 4 days, however, in New York City, like mostly Manhattan. But I did I did go to, hold on. I don't want to mess up the boroughs because I know some people are a little sensitive. Like, we did spend a little time, we did spend a little bit of time in, whatchamacallit, in the Bronx, but not much. Most time in Manhattan. You know, and we did obviously go to like downtown, midtown, uptown, so a little bit all over. So New York City, yeah. And there's one thing missing. Oh yes, I also picked up, but this was at Best Buy, Bravely Default 2, because last week you guys had it for $24.99 at Best Buy. So I picked up a physical copy of Bravely Default 2, which was an awesome buy at that price. So it was a video game wise was a pretty profitable trip. Now the other stuff I bought was not video game stuff. I got a couple of bottles of whiskey, I some souvenirs for the kids and whatnot. But you know, we're not going to go through that stuff. But yeah, and was a really nice time. Let me just see. I wish when I went to New York, I'm going to Red Wings and Canadiens game on November 8th. November 8th, that's actually, that's the day after my birthday, man. My birthday is November 7th. Yeah, multiple endings. Nice Zelda cap. The black ones I found here are hard to find. Yeah, I know. I want another Zelda cap like this. And this one I actually had to repair because my dog had eaten the button here at the top. So I actually had to get a replacement button. And I got an official replacement button because this is, you know, I got it off of another cap that I did not like from the same company. But yeah, I just love this cap so much that I needed it back. So I actually bought another cap and destroyed it just to get the button here at the top. Well, by destroyed, I mean I detached the button so that cap actually doesn't have a button at the top. I bought a 1 liter bottle of Jack Daniels, which is already gone. And I bought a local New York whiskey called Rough Riders. It's made in New York State. And I started it tonight. Interesting taste. It's not what I'm used to, but it's an interesting taste. A little sweeter than I'm used to, but pretty good nonetheless. So, Cody, you're in Syracuse? Awesome. Yeah, like when I said New York, yeah, I was talking about New York City, but you know, obviously it's in New York State, but it's right by the line of Jersey. But honestly, I loved it down there. It was, however, less relaxing than I thought it would be. Well, I knew it wasn't going to be relaxing, but honestly, my legs were killing me by the end of the day because I did most of the city on foot. It was crazy. Did like about 5-6 miles a day of walking. So, you know, you end the day and you're like, oof, I'm glad to be in bed. Kitty destroy hat so I can get a new one. Yeah, no, but I just want other colors because this one's gray and gold, and there's one that is someone mentioned it, I think it's black and white. And I saw black and green, I think. And they're just nice off colors. This one, the symbol's also like plastic. It's like a hard plastic. I'd like one that's out of material. But yeah, let's get started on the game. You know, while we're going to keep talking, let's get started on the game. There's also other things I want to update. I want to give you an update, guys, on building the Game Boy Macro because I got in most of the parts where I'm just waiting on one more part. I was hoping to have it fully in so that we could have actually done it tomorrow evening. But unfortunately, that's not the way the cookie crumbles. I'm still missing one part. But we'll go through that after. We'll look at what's come in so far, and then we'll work on. We'll see what's missing, and yeah. So we're going to start up a game. Create save data. Yes. We have to give ourselves a name. So okay, let's just call it Rick. I don't know if it's any importance so far, but you know. Let's just start with the basics. Start with the name Rick. Yes. You have it for the PS4. Like I said, I've never played it, so for me it's a fresh playthrough. I'm gonna be experiencing this for the first time on the Nintendo Switch. I heard extremely good things about it when it had come out on the PS4, so I was very happy that this was coming to the Switch. I know some people, I think a couple of people in the vote said they felt bad that there was like 2 indie titles and 1 bigger one, but you know, the point of the voting for the games, it's not really to put like AAAs against indies. I want to show you guys what what you guys want to see the most. So it's more based on the release dates of the games than it is trying to find it a fair vote, you know what I mean? Because there's always going to be preferences. And often you guys have surprised me. Sometimes some indies have won over bigger AAA games.
And wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
So voiceovers, nice. I won't have to do any reading. Yes! I don't know if you guys can hear it. I might put it a little louder for the voice section.
Squadron, come in. 2B here.
Let's put it loud.
All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board.
This is Operator 6-0. All units confirmed.
Oh, does this start with like a
and are proceeding toward the target.
shmup section?
Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses.
Yeah, I've read about the game a bit, and I watched a review or two just to see if the Switch version was worth getting. Because I did have to buy this game, by the way. I got the physical version. So, you know, before obviously dropping the cash, I did want to make sure that was worth it since I wasn't going to be here for the actual release.
Free movement unlocked.
You know, even though I try to buy as many games as I can for the channel, I'm not going to waste it though on like... Whoa, okay, so we do have to move.
11B, down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
I'm going to focus here because I almost didn't notice I was supposed to be moving.
Enemy unit sighted ahead.
Requesting permission to engage.
Permission granted.
He just got owned. Some of these we can destroy, some we can. Another one down.
1B down. Assuming captain's duty.
Honestly, the visuals are pretty sweet so far. I heard it was a very good port, by the way. Seems to be like a physical attack, heavy attack.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
Permission granted.
I'll turn the sound down, by the way, once we get out of, like, verbal sections. Unless it ends up being, like... If it ends up being, like, talking the whole time through, then I'll turn it down just so that it doesn't drown me out. I don't want to have to yell in my microphone.
Captain, I think...
Well, I know there's already been a patch. I read someone said that their game crashed. I know when I started it up, it already patched up. So, obviously they're probably doing stability patches and basic performance patches already. Especially that this is a bigger release, you know what I mean? It's a game I think that got a lot of attention.
Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
A game I was looking forward to trying, as well as Fist. It was on the list as well for tonight. I didn't pick it up when I released it because I didn't get a review code. It was a more expensive game, and I knew it was getting a physical edition later on, so I had purposely decided to wait and just pick up the physical when it released. So, and this is pretty chill, man. Like, honestly, I wasn't expecting... Like, I heard there were shmup sections, but this is pretty chill because it's really giving you all different styles of shmups, like side-scrolling. We did top-down, we did isometric. It's pretty chill. Like I said, so far the visual-wise for a Switch game, very strong. When you just got a level 2. Needed damage there. I wonder, the one thing I'm wondering is, like, so far I can do these I can do these heavy attacks pretty much like unlimited. They have a wind-up time, they're slower, but there doesn't seem to be any other limiters, so I'm wondering if it's really, if I'm just not noticing that we have like an energy bar or something. Okay, there is a cooldown. I saw it there. Pretty chill so far. Honestly, yeah. I've had a lot of games lately that as soon as I picked them up, I sort of like had to keep playing.
Activating short-range attack gear.
Now we're getting our normal person, well, our normal human state or whatever. Do you have a dodge? Okay. Okay, there's like a... You can definitely tell though that it's like RPG type combat, because like once you've input a command, your character keeps doing it even if you stop pressing the button. The command is there. So I guess you're gonna have to be careful on these combos, not over-press buttons. I'm gonna turn down the sound a bit because it's probably gonna... Because now there seems to be less voice. There we go. Don't forget X or it's Y to sword attack for red balls. Oh, dang. I almost didn't notice this guy was coming. Okay, what's the... Oh, there's a lock-on command. So L2 is lock-on. I'm going to say humanoid form because I think we're not an actual human being.
Is that our target?
Negative. This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
You don't say.
Okay, that didn't work. So I don't know if we have a number of bullets, but... Or is this like a fight we're supposed to lose?
Laser communications recovered. Pod program download complete.
Can we use it again? Because I'm not sure. Yeah, we can. There seems to be a cooldown timer. I'd love to see where the cooldown timer is. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, I think it's there. Is it when the circle ends? Where most likely that must be it. That's it. When the circle sort of completes itself, when the white line is gone, I can use the skill again. And there we go. We can probably do all kinds of stuff, but for the moment, the game hasn't taught me how to do it, so I'm sort of sticking to what it's shown me how to do, what to do so far.
You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh. Well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh?
So we have to find this target, the Goliath.
All right, I'll work my way inside from the ground.
And does it tell us where we're supposed to go? Not really, but I assume it's this way. Like I said, I can sort of run with... Okay, ZL lock on. So ZL is lock on. We firing with R, I sort of guessed by the way I killed that big thing. I assume I can Y these. I don't know why I'm trying to, like, parkour through them. Oh, I'm not picking these up. I didn't notice I have to actually press the A button. No, there is supposed to be game sounds. You guys can't hear any game sounds at all, or are they just low? If I push this up, can you guys hear the game sounds now? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear the game sounds. I'm gonna... Like right now you should be hearing the music. Yeah? Okay. I just put them down lower. Maybe that's why you weren't hearing them. Hold on, let's go back and pick these things up because I had no idea we needed to be picking them up with the A button. Broken key, a copper ore. I think there were more over here. Here. But honestly, so far for us, the game's looking pretty solid. I mean, I can obviously see, like, if we look closely, it seems to be using the same trick that they used for Lego Star Wars. If you guys were here for the Lego Star Wars stream, everything really close to your character is much better defined, and as you move away from the character, like, they seem to be lowering the definition of the textures around you. And as you move towards something, it sort of gets better defined. Every game does that theoretically, but here it seems to be, once again, a little more apparent. And that's, in my opinion, how they're getting a really decent image up close and a really decent frame rate.
Do it.
Okay, so we're on our way to the Goliath. We can see where he is now on the map. Can you guys still hear it now? Too low? Okay, hold on. Let's try like this. It's weird though, because normally I have like a couple of levels set, and I have it set where I normally put it at so that you guys can hear me over it. Like, that's pretty much where I put it all the time, but I pumped it up a bit. I put it like 10 decibels up, so let me know if it's better. I might have to restart my capture card. If it keeps up, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to restart my capture card. That is the other possibility. I was away for a while. Sometimes, unfortunately, I didn't reset it before the stream. I maybe should have. Even though, theoretically, I assumed... fixed now? Good. Yeah, I'm purposely keeping it on the low side. Number one, it reduces the possibility that if any of the songs are copyrighted, that YouTube will definitely strike the video. It doesn't prevent, because obviously, just the fact that the song is there, they could do it anyway. But it lowers the chances. Like, the one thing for the moment, I wish they would show us a couple of combos, because I'm sort of button mashing, and it's turning out not too bad because I'm using the basic premise of like start with a light hit, end with a heavy, and it's working out for the most part. But I'm looking forward to see if the game's gonna actually show us like specific combos. I wonder if I should go in the menu system. Okay, quests, items. The system menu allows you to check intel, change gear, adjust settings, and more. Let's just look. Quests, items. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to see if the game like gives us a tutorial about it. Because if I try to figure it out all now, it's gonna be a little boring, and we're sort of. We're in the action now, so let's keep it going. I want to check down here because I feel like there's something here. There it is. Small recovery obtained. Before, the game seemed to have used the recovery item automatically, so I don't know if it always does that or if that was just because it was like a tutorial fight. So, I guess this is where we need to be going.
Exit confirmed closed.
So open.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Nothing's ever easy.
Okay. I'm sort of taking random hits for nothing again. I think I need to like rotate between my gun and my attacks more efficiently. There's sometimes when they're out of range, I'm sort of running up to them and hitting them when I could probably just be gunning them down. Like here. Yeah, so it used the recovery item again. I guess well, I don't know if that's normal, but for the moment, as long as I have a recovery item, the game is sort of using it for me. And the music is really crazy. I know maybe you guys can't hear it. Maybe it's not loud enough. But her husband, so I still have it in for games, good stuff. I'm going to put it a little louder. Since you guys are saying that it's like really low, I'll put it even louder. Okay. Now I'm sort of turned around. Which way am I supposed to be going? This is a new way.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. 2B it is.
QB. Doesn't want to be called ma'am, probably because since we're automatons, it makes her uneasy. Which is weird because you just said that emotions aren't a thing. So whatever he calls her, it shouldn't really bother her much. I find that this viewpoint is a little rougher than the other one. Because I can't dodge, like, depth-wise. It's pretty crazy how the game keeps changing up the gameplay format, like going from full 3D to like now more like 2D action. I mean, I assume this is why people love it so much, because it really blends this like seamlessly. I'm sort of trying to explore here. I don't want to rush too much. Yeah, definitely Mario plus Rabbids 2, man. That is a definite game that I want to be playing. Oh, I can double jump. Let's go look what's here. Oh. Dang. Okay. So I didn't even know we can double jump, but we can. We'll ship in 2 parts. First game, then collector's goodies in November. Yeah, I heard that. And that is actually something really interesting that, personally, I think that even limited run games, I heard that they were looking at doing that with one of their collectors as well. Which is really fun because honestly, let's be honest, let's say you're only buying the physical of a collector's edition and you're not buying it digitally or any other way.
This place sure is
Doesn't
big.
it suck to wait for a whole year to play the game? Like, I often double dip on those things, so to me it doesn't really matter. But for someone who doesn't double dip, it sucks. The fact that they're shipping out the game first right away and that they're doing the collector stuff later, super good move. If limited run game starts doing that, I'm going to start buying the bigger collector's editions again. Because that's the one thing that disappointed me sort of about like Castlevania and all that. It took a year and, you know, it was just a little disappointing. Definitely, champ, send those pictures over. If you want me to post them, you can send them over on Discord, and if you want me to post them on the channel, I will. I'll do like a post with your pictures in it. But this game, man, drops you right in the action. I love games that do that. Like, there is a tutorial, but the tutorial is sort of as you're playing through the game, best way of doing it. You don't have to go through 20 minutes of reading before anything happens. Oh my god. I have to get better at this defensive play. Oh my god, again. I have 12 refills remaining though, so the game at least gives you a lot of health. I sort of feel less bad now. Yeah, exactly. It's very long. And oh, by the way, my Turtles Collector's Edition from PlayAsia is finally on the way. So I should be getting that very shortly as well. I would estimate another week or two because it was shipped about 1 to 2 weeks ago. It's about 3 to 4 weeks to get here. So I should be getting that pretty soon. And that's the Shredder's Revenge, by the way. Ouch. Okay, well, what's he... Yo, can you stop hitting me, please? Yeah, I don't know what was up there, but... I guess he shoots you before you can actually make physical contact with him, so... I was sort of, like, stuck. Okay. Like I said, I'm just feeling a little hack and slashy right now where I don't actually know what the combos I'm doing are. It's okay. I prefer like knowing what combo I'm trying to do. And I've started to figure out a few of them, but still. By the way, I'd appreciate if anyone has played this like on PS4 or another system. Let me know how you're finding the game visually, because since I didn't play it on the other systems, I need to contact PlayAsia. My Legend of Heroes was just a game, not the collector's edition I paid for. Oh, that is weird. That's never happened to me. I've heard of the opposite happening, by the way. People ordering a normal version of a game and getting the collector's edition instead, but I've never heard of the reverse. Oh, something down here. I guess we have to jump on top of that. Yeah. Okay. Wasn't obvious there where we were supposed to go, but... But yeah, that is weird because obviously sending you a normal rather than a collector's makes absolutely no sense unless they reimburse you the difference. But normally they should be contacting you first. Like even me, when at one point they didn't have the... I ordered like the Asian version of a game. They ran out and they had the Japanese version of the game. Exact same game. Both have English on it, everything. And like they still wrote to me and asked if it was okay to send me the Japanese version instead of the Asian version, and they reimbursed me the difference. They actually deposited in my PlayAsia account, like, because the Japanese version was like, I think like $8 cheaper. So they did reimburse me the $8 too in my PlayAsia wallet. So that's a little weird, champ. So I would definitely contact them.
Analysis. This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
So we have to go this way. Honestly, this game is reminding me a lot of like
Alert. Bulletproof apparatus
a Devil May
detected
Cry,
at
but
enemies.
definitely with
Close range
like
combat is
slower,
advised.
more
I
deliberate
know.
combat. And obviously, and you know, I know it's sort of like, you know, it's the same company that helped develop it, but obviously, it's feeling a lot like, my God, what's the name of it? Astral Chain. Sorry about that. I had like a blank on the name there for a second. But obviously, I mean, I'm feeling right away, you can see that, like... Okay, so we can break those shields. Good stuff. Dang. Okay. Yeah. I'm dumb. I'm not using his ability. My God, it's like I almost forgot that he had like that ability. It's crazy, man. The shifting viewpoints, it's just like and it's not a bad thing, okay? What I'm about to say is the game doesn't let you get comfortable, but not in a bad way. Like, it keeps things switching up all the time. Like I said, it's not flipping it up in a bad way. It's just crazy how it's like... We just leveled up. That refilled our health bar. That's good to know. When we get a level, we actually refill our health bar. Oh, I wasted that. Here. This is where we need to be going. Am I missing anything? See anything? Good to go. Sorry guys if I'm not talking as much as I normally do. I am like focusing on the game, and it's actually super appealing, which is what's taking a lot of my attention. I honestly, I heard it was good. I just wasn't expecting it to be this good this quickly. I've got to say, I'm already really sort of like liking its style. It's also reminding me a lot of that indie game that came out not too long ago. We played it on stream as well. It was like a $20 game. Oh my God, I have to find the title of it. We played it on stream, and it was like a hack and slash where we were playing like soldier, like clones of soldiers that had like limited time to live, and it was a messed up storyline. Was sort of like this too, but even more hack and slash, less RPG. This way. Yeah, I'm distracted by the waifu. Dang it. Why couldn't we have a male character? I'd be able to focus a little more. Oh my god. But no, it's surprising. Honestly, I'm now like a little disappointed I didn't play this on PS4, but I played very few PS4 games. Like honestly, if I played like a dozen PS4 games in total, I'm being generous. Played like God of War. I know I played the Ratchet and Clank that was on it.
There should be another facility
Pretty
across
sure-
that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out?
The one that's like Tomb Raider there,
It's
but
not
with the
like
dude.
Command to get
What's
a
his name?
location wrong. I
Uncharted.
guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
Let's see this.
I wouldn't bet on that.
I guess I should have figured out last time if we could hit these guys
High power
physically.
jamming detected. No response from long-range communications.
Doesn't matter. I'll just take him out.
Why didn't my laser hit him? I was... Oh my god. He's like wrecking me. Dang. Okay, I'm getting like owned here. I want to focus on the same one. I want to get one of the two down. In my opinion, with just one of these, should be pretty cake. I'm getting owned again. We are doing more damage now, so obviously we can tell that we gained a level. What the heck happened? You have them at 50% and they're pulling back.
Is that?
Target enemy detected.
Okay. He looks big. He is humongous. Like, what the heck? That was like just his hands. Holy crap. Like... No thank you. And I'm, like, I can't move. What the heck? I'm feeling like this can't be the fight. Like, I'm like hitting him like doing no damage here. No damage whatsoever. So now we've got the other dude coming to help us.
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm going to destroy.
Right. I'll provide support.
Alert. Incoming enemy attack from below. Proposal. Evade.
Sounds like a freaking good idea. Okay, obviously there's like a dodge command that they didn't teach us because, like, what the heck?
Hacking in.
Like, this fight is gonna take forever. Yes, I am playing on a Switch. Oh, okay.
Boost!
Oh man, he just got owned. Use my blades on his hands, I will try.
9S!
Juan, you're 2 hours ahead of this and you really like the game. Good stuff.
No
Good thing to know.
response communications.
I'm going after him.
So we're supposed to climb up the dude. What? I'm like stuck on him? Here we go. He's gonna wake up. Predictable.
Send a support request to command.
Negative. Communications have been jammed.
Like I said, the music so far is crazy. Like, it's super atmospheric. Okay, I'm just running in circles now. Let's go, let's go! Must be a way to climb these ladders quicker. Ladder climb animation is so slow. Come on. So far, only down point.
9S!
They didn't do the French version of O Canada? Dang. They must definitely not be in Montreal, so they must be in Detroit then. I'm running out of recovery items here, so I have to start doing a little better than I am. I'm pretty sucking it up right now.
To repair him. Hod, get me staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the...
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair in
Shut up!
current...
Just do what I say!
Didn't she say there wasn't supposed to be emotions in this? She's not listening to her own advice.
You shut up too!
We're soldiers. We take pride in our service.
Imagine the emotion is going to come later. There must be like a circle around effect or something, because like right now I haven't known him long enough to feel anything.
From 9S to 2B. Requesting acknowledgement.
Please.
So we're going to take the suit and we're going to beat the snot out of this guy.
All right.
This seems a lot easier than earlier. I don't want to speak too soon.
It talks? I didn't know the machines had that kind of intelligence.
2B. I found a weakness in the target. Hacking in to provide support.
And the dude doesn't have any legs left. He should just be chilling. Okay, how am I supposed to dodge that? Because I really can't.
On the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
On his upper arm?
Control of upper arm. Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point.
Got it. These is control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy unit subjugation complete.
Can I smack it with this? Oh yeah! Man, we're smacking it with its own arm. There we go. Down. Down, boy, down. Finish him.
Die already!
Think it's dead. Just assuming here. Oof. Ugh.
Talk about bringing the battle to them. 2B.
Contact command. Request assistance.
How do these guys see? Because they've got like bandanas over their eyes. I assume they're using sensors or whatnot, but... Or their optical sensors aren't in their eyes. Wow, okay, 3 more. We just like went through like a 20-minute fight to deal with one of them.
I don't imagine that this is going to end well.
Sort of stating the
The
obvious.
black box. It's ready.
Hey, Wild One, welcome.
Right.
By the way, I'm gonna take as soon as we get out of like this primary section, we get like a cooldown somewhere where we can like chill for a few minutes. I'm gonna go through and make sure I said hi to everyone.
Destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
2B. It was an honor to fight with you. Truly.
The honor was mine.
We dying? What? She has the Allspark. Yeah. Is this like one of those games where we start with the end? Was that like the end of the adventure and now we're gonna like work backwards and see how we got there? Okay, saving possible. How about saving, please? 2B. Okay. It's like to be or not to be. Okay, cannot go there. There's an...
So, mission complete and all that, huh? The Goliaths were wiped
Hey,
out,
Lawrence.
and we secured a route into enemy territory.
Um,
Now we can...
9S.
no problem. Have a great
Yeah.
weekend to you too. And yes, the
Thank you
family, everyone's
for
doing well.
uploading
So
my
thank you
data
for
to the
asking.
bunker.
Hope the same for you.
I did that? Sorry, I don't remember. There wasn't a whole lot of bandwidth down there, you know? I probably only had enough time to back up your memories. Mine are only intact up to the point just before we rendezvoused.
I see.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
So what is it like? They download their memories back into new bodies? This game uses online functionality for its message sharing features. Connect to the network? Sure, why not? Save? Definitely. So I'm trying to guess what's happening here. Feels like that's the kind of thing where, since we're automatons, like we have the same consciousness, gets downloaded into new bodies.
The year mankind's glorious history came to a sudden and abrupt end.
5012, still got a few millennia.
Beyond the stars. The aliens unleashed a new breed of weapon, machine life forms, that all but annihilated human civilization.
So Decepticons?
A handful of survivors that remained fled from Earth, seeking refuge on the moon. 5204 AD. Humanity launched its counterattack, deploying an army of androids from a network of orbiting bases. But after more than a dozen large-scale descents upon the enemy, we still haven't managed to repel the invaders. That is why you, the YoRHa forces, exist. To break this stalemate, once and for all. You are our ultimate weapon, and you must put an end to this war.
We will put an end to the war.
Understood, sir.
I wish you good hunting.
Glory to mankind.
Yeah, there's a lot of waifu power to this game.
Glory to mankind.
Hey Scotty, how you doing, man? "2B, can you hear me? I'm starting your boot sequence. First..." I missed that. Dang it. Can I see it on the replay? Maybe. Not sure. You know how to adjust the brightness? I think it's set up to respond to some kind of input. Sure. Glad it's Friday. Me as well. Me as well. Honestly, it was a very short work week for me, but still, it's always fun to be Friday. And definitely because I was looking forward to getting back to streaming and having some fun with you guys. But you know, eventually I think I want to do some chill streams where we hardly even play games. We just hang out and chat. We can chat about gaming stuff, but not necessarily playing games. The right until the right icon. Adjust until only the right icon is visible. Well, right now only my right icon is visible. So we were okay. I don't need to change it at all. Confirm. The entire program being recorded for posterity. Oh, and I should probably let you know that this entire process is being recorded. Okay, sure. Let's take a look at your voice recognition setting. Call you. Oh, do you know? Make sure you can hear my voice.
Hello. Go ahead and adjust your settings so you can hear me, all right? Adjust the settings until you can hear my voice.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to the max because I have the sound super low on my end. Normally I could probably set it here if I would set my volume to a normal volume, but because I don't want it causing like reverb in the microphone, I have to put it to the max. What that means is for you guys, it might sound a little like a little high. You celebrate Halloween in Canada? Yes, we definitely celebrate Halloween, my friend. And that's why I made my top 10 list of Halloween games. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. This video needs a little help, guys, because I had to re-upload it. So I lost my first hour of views on the original video because there was an issue. Because apparently right now, Capcom has decided that the Resident Evil 4 trailer can't be used for more than 20 seconds. So I had to re-edit the video, but unfortunately the video was already up and it took about an hour to manage to get it down and get the new one, the new version up that was okay for basic for the algorithm and stuff. So the video does need a little bit of help because re-uploads always really hurt the video at first. So if you guys don't mind, if you haven't already watched it, don't watch it a second time. Like, you don't have to do that, okay? But if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. Give it a thumbs up. It's gonna really help it out because it got hurt a little bit because of that. Are we good now? Yes.
Okay, settings should all be good to go. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec. We need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know? Okay, good. If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it, so... Once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out.
Okay.
Morning.
So yeah, it really looks like we get rebooted in a new body.
9S.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
So only we remember what happened, but he doesn't.
Don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know. Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
9S.
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
Alright. If you say so.
Same thing we just went through.
Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We better go see what's up, man.
I'm working out to be a muscular character, yeah. I'm still working on it. Now I've started taking stuff for my joints because honestly, I packed on muscle too quickly because I used to work out, so like your body builds the muscle up really quickly, but because I got way older, my joints haven't been keeping up, so I'm taking a couple of just natural supplements like glucosamine and stuff like that for my joint pain. It's a lot better now. I used to have trouble every time I did leg day, man. I would, like, for 2 days after, my knees would be crazy. It's a little weird, man. It feels floaty around here. There's like an arrow here. Okay. And why is everything in black and white?
Ah, 2B. Maintenance finished?
Yes, Commander.
You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time.
Understood.
I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't YoRHa have a dedicated Resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them. So we'll
Sorry
need
guys,
you
I'm
to look
quiet
into
because I'm
that
listening
as
to
well.
the story.
Understood.
So head to the surface from the hangar. Okay. We have to go back up. I'm assuming we do. Let's go back here.
The surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things
Didn't
yet.
we just have a flight unit?
The hangar's
But
up
he
ahead.
doesn't remember.
Let's
so
go.
I guess. I want to be downloaded into a robot body before I die. CBD ointments? CBD, I'll check into that. Okay, that's weird. She has motion sickness. They care more about the flight units than the fact that we freaking blew ourselves up. A little weird. So, there we go. Going down to the surface. Like I said, we're about to take like just a 5-minute break to chat about stuff, catch up with everyone, make sure, like I said hi to everyone. Hey Tommy, by the way, no, it's not a cloud game. This is directly on the Switch. It's a cartridge.
Like you to a recon job. If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders.
I know, Tommy, I'm surprised as well.
Alright,
This looks really good for a Switch game, honestly. We're back at this again. I guess I should have taken my break right away because I didn't think it would throw us right back into the action.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Oh, some new weaponry. Missile barrage. Nice. Leveled up. I can't use the missile barrage. Must be like the other one. There's a cooldown timer. Oh, I see it. It's the same thing. It's the freaking circle around me. There we go.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the Resistance camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
Understood.
Good luck down there.
So this game is, I'm guessing we're gonna have to be flipping through these different game modes the whole game. It's pretty chill, like I said. It's just keeps you on your toes, especially in the beginning, getting a hand of all these different gameplay styles. It's over there. Okay, I said I was gonna wait, but let's look through the menus a bit. Let's take a few seconds. Quests, active quests. We can actually use the menus. Interesting. All items, copper ore. Materials, copper ore. So it's like we lost the weapon, the items we picked up from. Oh, well, I guess we blew ourselves up. So we lost all the stuff that we dropped. Weapons, 2%. Bare fists, virtuous contract. Okay, skills. Programs, Gatling laser, so that's our laser program. Plug-in chips. Set. Not too sure how that works. We're not going to mess with that too much. System. We can't save here. Interesting. So I guess we can only save in the base. Okie doke. Let's just take a 5 minutes. I wanted to show you guys what we're at so far for the Game Boy. So I'm just gonna flip views quickly, put myself a little bigger, put this in the background. Don't worry, we're gonna be playing a little bit more. I'm aiming for we're gonna end around 8:30, 8:45, so we've still got a whiles to go for the gameplay. But I do want to give you guys an update on our Game Boy macro situation, because we said we were going to be building a Game Boy macro. There are 2 things that have changed, however. So far, this is what has come in. So, this I actually forgot to tell you guys about, but I ordered a couple of Switch speakers, because we're going, instead of using the standard Nintendo DS speakers, I'm actually going to be using a Switch speaker in the Game Boy. They actually fit better than the original speakers because they're thinner and they're actually better overall. And the reason we're using that is because we're going to be using this little chip right here, which I want to be careful with not to damage it. Give me a sec. I'm going to take it off this. Let me just see. Try to give you guys a better view of it. So we've got the Switch speakers. Still 0-0. Good stuff, I guess. This is the chip that we're going to have. So rather than using the standard resistor to get the DS Lite into a macro status so that it works without the top screen, I'm going to be using this board here. What it also does is it actually enhances the audio and makes it easier to place the speaker at the top. And it just makes a cleaner finish on the inside of the Game Boy macro. So that has come in as well. That is ready. Sorry about that, guys. After that, I got the glass screen. So this is a replacement for the screen at the front. I got the glass version so that we can have a nice finish. It even says Game Boy Macro at the bottom. Don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, it's not focusing on it because it sees my face. Hold on. Yeah. The camera's made to focus on faces, so it's not focusing on this the thing. But basically, it says at the bottom here, it says Game Boy Macro. So it's actually gonna say that. And this is what has changed: is I didn't pick up the copper screen. I picked up the citrine screen, and I'll show you why, because I saw some high-res photos, and the citrine cover actually is more golden than the brass one, which overall is what I was interested in. Like, I wanted it to look golden or orangey, and I found that the color on this one actually matched more what I was looking for than the brass one. Yeah, I can make myself big. Give me a sec. There we go. Whew. Should be even better. So yeah, I got the citrine version, which should be even better. It'll match better with the red. And basically, we should have a super nice finish. So I switched for the citrine after, because I saw high-res photos that people were posting on boards. And not only that, it was like $20 cheaper, because for whatever reason, the bronze one was like 20 US more. And I'm like, why am I paying 20 US more just for a color? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it must have something to do with the finish that costs a little more to make. But it seemed like, you know, overpaying for something, and already the parts are somewhere in the $150 range that it's costing. So I'm like, I can sacrifice on having the copper. So I'll re-show you guys the board. So this is a board that we're going to be soldering to the front, to the motherboard of the Nintendo DS, that is going to make it work without having a top screen attached, as well as diverting the diverting the audio to be able to solder it on that. The speakers, now that we're in big, so these are replacement switch speakers, and the glass screen with the Game Boy macro. There's a notification, and I missed it because on this screen I don't get the notifications. Hold on, guys, I don't want to miss it for whatever it was. Let me just see here. I think B. Bloomfield has just subscribed, so I don't know if you're here watching the stream or if you're just watching a video, but welcome to the channel. So yeah, it says Game Boy Macro. You see it a little better now at the bottom there. So that is what we're missing. Actually, the only thing we are actually missing at this point is the replacement shell. Now, theoretically, I could do the whole thing and just keep the original backing on, black backing on it, and then swap the red one out later. But I'm feeling like I'd rather be patient, wait maybe an extra week, and get the shell in, because I did reach out to Extreme Rate. They are sending the shell for free. However, they're sending it from China, which is why it's taking a while. So it's going to probably be another couple of weeks. It's always a little bit slow when it comes from China, so we will see. And I looked at their buttons. Their buttons for the DS should be actually pretty decent quality. Extreme Rate makes some really nice quality stuff. And the buttons look like they're actually very, very good. Maybe not as good as first-party Nintendo, and we can always revert to those if ever I'm disappointed with the feel. But I do think I'm going to be trying the red buttons that do come with the shell. Yeah, and it's too bad because honestly, I had time to stream tomorrow evening. Now, I might stream nonetheless tomorrow evening, by the way. So if any of you are free Saturday tomorrow, keep an eye out. I'll announce the stream maybe an hour and a half before it starts, like tonight. But unfortunately, at this point, it's sure we're not going to be doing the macro tomorrow because, unfortunately, there was no mail on Saturdays here. So since I didn't get it today, and I did go to the mailbox just before starting the stream, just to make sure, that does mean that at this point, I know I'm not going to have it for tomorrow. But going to find something fun to do anyway. Maybe another game. Who knows? We will check it out. We might try a few indie games. Like if I do end up streaming tomorrow for anyone that shows up, We might do that stream that I've been talking for a while, where we actually try a few indie games that I haven't had a chance to try yet, to see if they can make their way into eShop deals. We might even buy a few. Like if, let's say let's say we can make up our minds quickly about the games we try, we might even buy a few. For anyone that wants to show up tomorrow, keep an eye out. I don't want to promise it 100%, because if the reason why I'm probably going to be streaming tomorrow, by the way, is because it is a possibility that I'll be here alone at home. 2 daughters are going to sleepovers, and my wife is going to see a show with our eldest daughter, meaning that I'm here alone. So why not stream? Why not have some fun with you guys? Only thing is that if anything falls through the cracks, like if one of these sleepovers gets canceled or whatnot by tomorrow evening, someone gets sick, whatnot, there is a small possibility that I might have to cancel it, because obviously if one of my daughters is here alone, I'm not going to leave her upstairs alone while I stream with you guys down here, just because if one of them stays here, it's most likely one of the younger ones, so I'm not going to leave them alone upstairs with no one to take care of them. Top 3 that have not come out yet for this year. Bayonetta 3. I would say Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. And because there's a lot, so give me a sec. I'm just going to take a quick look at, because I want to make sure that I'm like not forgetting something major. Where can I see an easy view of the games coming out? Give me a sec, guys. But I'm pretty sure these 2 aren't good. Like Bayonetta 3, there's no way that one's moving. That's going to be in my top games coming up. Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, I loved the first one. It is honestly a game that I completely loved. So it is almost guaranteed that one will be on the list. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Forgetting a big one, though. I have one on the tip of my tongue that I want to say, but I just want to make sure first that I'm not forgetting a better one. Give me a sec here. Trying to pull up a list of games. Okay. Honestly, like, because I'm looking now, Persona, I'm excited, but I'm not excited. I'll explain to you why. I'd be super excited if I knew I had time to play it. I know I'm not going to have time to play it, which is why I'm slightly less excited. Sonic Frontiers or Pokemon. Like, honestly, I'm going to give you guys, like, Sonic Frontiers, I'm like super excited, but I'm being very skeptical of how good it's going to be. Like, I want to be excited, but I'm sort of scared to be excited for that one. Front Mission, I really am looking forward to, and the new Pokemons. I would say those are probably some of my top ones. But there's a lot of games that could be surprises too, because we still have a lot that are scheduled for this year. We have what you may call it to the retro beat 'em up with featuring the girls from oh my god. I like I told you guys, I'm a super visual person, so sometimes game titles, and I can't believe this one I'm having trouble remembering because it is a series that I talk about all the time. Not River City Ransom, the female version of River City Ransom. River City Girls, right? River City, yeah. River City Girls 2. Pretty sure it's River City Girls. Give me a sec. I know it, like, I'm a library of games, but I'm very visual. So sometimes I really need to Yeah, River City Girls 2. Thank you. Still should be coming out this year. So I know you said 3, but I gave you like 6. Okay, because there's some that could really, like, I would say the safe 3 are Bayonetta 3, Sparks of Hope, and Pokemon. Those are my safe 3. However, number 3, like I said, if Sonic Frontiers turns out to be like the Sonic game we've been waiting for, maybe I'll end up liking it more. And Front Mission, I am super excited for on the Switch because I love Front Mission, and I've been asking for a way to play it on my Switch, and we're going to be able to, so I'm super happy. I really wish we would have gotten the Advanced Wars, but I understand why Nintendo's not putting them out. And at this point, they took a stance, so they're not going to change their stance, midway through it. They're sticking to their guns. I get it. So I don't know when we're going to see that game. But yeah, River City Girls 2, exactly. Fight Crab. Fight Crab actually is... there's a version out already, isn't there a version? Yeah, there's a version of Fight Crab out. If we're talking about games that are already out, like I'm talking about games that are not out yet. But let's be honest, my game of the year most likely is already out, and that is Shredder's Revenge. But like I said, I'm going to be making top 10 lists. And as usual, I'm going to be making my top 10 list. But I'm also going to be giving shoutouts to the games that I know other people will be placing in their top 10s that maybe I don't have. Either because it's my personal taste, because I always, like, I try to make top 10 lists a mix of whatever, like what is everyone's top 10s, but at the same time, make sure it's my top 10. So, I'm not going to, for me, Shredder's Revenge is a top 10 game. Other people, maybe it won't be. Blah, 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 whatnot. Let's get back to a little bit of gaming. But I wanted to take a few seconds to chat. It's always fun. Andrew, by the way, welcome to the stream. I didn't say hi to you. Trizat, welcome. You just popped in. Awesome stuff. Tommy, I think I said hi to you a little earlier. Lawrence, I know we said hi. Jinxenyu. And I'm pretty sure I murderized that. Juan, welcome. I think I've gotten most of the people that have been speaking in chat. Oh, there's a Mr. something here, but I know it's not Mr. Smiley. I saw something. Oh. Mr. Mech, welcome. Don't know if you're still here. Time for gaming. Yeah, I said hi to you at the beginning. I think I've got everyone. If I missed anyone, you can always say something in the chat. I'll give you a shout out really quick. But thank you guys for showing up. Now let's get back to the game a bit. Let's see if we can figure out a little bit more about what's going on here. Now, my game sounds are really low. Turn them up a bit. Got our little robots chasing us around. Minimap shows the geography around your current location. At the bottom right of the screen, the icon shows the objective. Make sure you follow it not to get lost. Awesome. So we've already sort of been doing that since the beginning. But now I guess we're going to get a little bit more in-depth tutorials. They sort of gave you that quick tutorial like right in the line of fire. Now I guess we're going to get maybe a more complete one. Can we drop down there? Okay, we can fight here. I was wondering if I had access to my abilities. We do. I guess we had to drop down. Wow, these environments are crazy. Hey, these are mooses. Mooses! Can we kill the mooses? Well, he seems to want to fight. Ooh, the mooses seem tough. I'm not sure how much of a good idea this was. Whoa! The mooses hit hard. And why are my regen abilities not automatically kicking in? Do I not have any items now? Oh dang, we don't have any regen items. I might have just messed up here. I took a moose hit and I'm almost about to die. Oh.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
So I guess when we're damaged, everything goes black and white like this? Which is a little annoying, but hey. I'm trying to make it through here. I guess we have to jump up here. There we go. Plant seed. It says the robots aren't hostile, but can I still kill them to try and get a level so I get my health back? Can I see how much XP I have? I assume I can in the menu. Am I close to another level or not at all? HP 48. Dang. It's 562. But does it tell me where my next level is? No, it does not. Okay, so let's just keep moving. Hopefully we'll get our life back. Live Alive, yeah. I'm actually going to be looking at on Black Friday for Live Alive. I personally don't have Live Alive yet. I do want to pick it up though. And I'm definitely going to be looking on Black Friday to try and see if I can find a deal on it. Because I do feel that that's a game that if you don't pick up this year, unfortunately, it's going to get more expensive. Maybe not next year right away. Like, you're probably going to get a few sales next year. But if by the end of next year you haven't picked it up, I feel it's going to get more expensive.
So this is the resistance camp, huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
Are these humans?
You're number 2.
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most of this territory. You must be the new scouts we heard about. Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information for you.
Okay.
Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
Okay. We want some recovery, definitely. Man, attack up, ranged up, animal bait, Sachet. A pouch that emits a scent animals love. Prevent them from running when approached. So, small recovery. I'm feeling like 20. It's good. Medium recovery. Let's right away go for 10. I like being pretty loaded up on health stuff. That way you don't have to worry in RPGs too much. If only unfortunate parts are dedicated to war effort, can't spare any for myself. Yeah, sure. Nice, so we've got a sub-quest. We're gonna go try and do that.
Location data obtained. Marking on map.
Latino C, what would you rate the game out of 10? It's very hard to say right now, Latino C, because I've been playing for roughly an hour 15 minutes. But look, I already know that this is most likely to most people out there like a 9 game. And so far from what I've experienced, I would say it's going in that direction. Like, in my opinion, this is easily probably a game that will... It's a game I cannot see ending anywhere under an 8. And it can only go up from there. Depending on how deep the game goes, how much I end up enjoying the mechanics and all that. But it's definitely a very high quality game and most likely is going to end up at a 9 or above. In my opinion. However... It's very early for me to give it like an official score at the moment, just because I've only been playing for an hour 15 minutes. Okay, but you know, based on other reviewers that I watched and that I talked to, and the fact that this game has already been out on PS4 for quite a bit, I think we're safe to say it, because I do know that the Switch version works very well. Oh, Champ Dancer, you've renewed your membership. Hello, 00 after 1. Yes, still 00 after the first period. Honestly, as soon as I'm done here, I'm probably going to put the game on my laptop while my wife puts on one of our shows. Folks can say, although I hear a place is crawling. I don't want to say runes, although I hear a place is crawling with aggressive machines. Okay, so I'm wondering how we can see the subquests on, like, are we gonna see all the subquests at once, or do we have trackers? A good philosophical transfer to the new body. Okay, so it's sort of like a mix of a sort of like roguelite type of experience where you have to recover your body and the stuff where you died. Okay. How do I save? It says, oh, a terminal over there. I'm not sure what he's pointing to. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good with that. We're gonna We're gonna come back and talk to him again about that stuff. I want to find this auto point. The save point. Is he talking about this? So yeah, this was the access point. Test mail. Okay. So we can save. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna put the hockey on the laptop next to me with probably my Bluetooth in my ear, and she's gonna put some shows on because since we were in New York last week, she missed a lot of like the regular shows she watches. So I'm not gonna prevent her.
Data may be displayed from the system menu.
Map data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites soon.
A general idea is good enough.
Okay, we
You don't
can't
let
access
anything
that
get in your
right
way,
now.
do you?
Now, can we use our items to heal us up? Okay. I restored 50%. We're good. The world's in color again. I get it. It's to warn you that you're really low. But at the same time, it's a little weird when the world's all black and white. Oh man, don't tell me she could have refilled our upgrade pod. Sold out. Mirage. Guess we're gonna figure this stuff out. Upgrade pod A. Fuse chips, plugs in. Okay. Let's go try and do a few subquests. So they said at the big open field we can get the parts we were looking for. Okay, access point. The world's unlocking save area. Okay. Let's see our quests though.
This must have been quite a city once upon a time.
This is the one I want. Like honestly, it feels part like MMO-ish, you know, where we get these subquests and now we're gonna go.
Most of it now.
We have to go get some drops.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Good to hear. Say, how's the weather on Earth today? Good?
It's fine. Does that question have anything to do with our operation?
Not really. I just figured it
Okay,
might
seems
feel
we
nice
can't
to
go
have some
that
good
way.
weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing on completing missions.
That is so like you, 2B. Anyway, talk to you later.
Oops.
This is the place that weapons trader was talking about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
Nope. So we need to pick these things up. we actually don't need to fight the robots. We just need to get these pickups. Ouch. And there we go. We've got what we need for the weapon dealer. Actually, there's an access point over there, so let's go see if we can free it while we're over here.
Let's get these back to the trader.
Oh, dang. I hit the wrong button there. It's the R button that is... It's R2 that, like, lets us dash.
Plant life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
Proposal. Eliminate enemies in vicinity and restore access point immediately.
The controls are a little weird. It's a little weird that you have to hold down L2 and hit L to use, like, your special ability. It just, like, feels like not the right setup. Let's quick save here. So this is probably going to be like till the end of the stream. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to push the storyline. I'm probably going to just spend time like adventuring around, getting a hang for the game, seeing if we can get an idea on the upgrade system. Oh, he's level 7. He's like a tough guy. See if we can draw him this way. Just don't want to fight two of them at once. Why wasn't he targeted? Imagine I can actually use the access point to sort of teleport back to the other one, right? Whoops. Wrong button. Again, it's R2 that I want. So I assume that's the way it works. No, we can't. Only the other access point. Why could the other access point teleport us to other access points? I guess we'll figure that out a little bit later. The foliage is less on Switch than PS4. That doesn't bother me too much, but I assume so. That would be an easy fix for like to reduce the load on the system, I'm assuming. Like, honest, I'm getting, like, MMO vibes from this. Like, World of Warcraft, you know what I mean? Like, gathering stuff. Let's just see. Can I get a bigger map? Yeah. So, this is where I was, right? Resistance camp. Now, will this be highlighted on my map? Yeah. Nice. So we can go on the map, we can sort of highlight an objective and then get to it this way. here. At least we can infinitely run, so it makes the moving around quicker. But I assume there's a better way of doing this that we're probably going to get. Like, there has to be a better way of locomotion once the map gets larger than this. And I'll check to see if I can teleport to the other point from here. Small recovery. Nice. Is this the dude we have? Oh, he's the weapons vendor. Nice. He's tied rusted clumps. 5,000 Gs. So he said, like, come back later, and basically if you just talk to him right away after, it's already... Yeah, I agree, Cesar, by the way. Especially the first two Kingdom Hearts. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3, I can believe maybe cannot run natively on the Switch. But the first Kingdom Hearts and the second one, I highly doubt they couldn't put a little bit effort and put them directly on the Switch. Can we see how it compares to what we have right now? Sword with a same. Can we compare? Is there like a compare button? No. So I assume this is like a great sword. This is going to be like a smaller sword. Okay, light 2, heavy 2. So I assume it only combos into 2 moves, while this one combos into 5, but of lower strength. This one does 4, 2. Like, this one seems better. Okay, I'm gonna buy this. I mean... How come my sword doesn't seem to have changed? Okay, I don't get it. Hold on. Change it. I'm not sure I'm getting how these weapon combos work. Sorry guys, I want to take a few seconds to figure this out. Okay, so... Okay, we have to put them into weapon sets. Okay. Okay, so we have to equip a weapon into our light attack and a different weapon into our heavy attack. So if I put Beastbane here, and then I put Virtuous Contract here, yeah, that's working. Okay, so we basically have to get an equipment set. And now, set number 2, is that for my person number 2? Let's just see something here. I'm feeling like set number 2 must be like 9S's set, right? Radio 2, it is handling very well so far. So far, I've got to say I've seen no problems with the game whatsoever. For a Switch game, it is looking amazing. And I'm sort of just trying to figure out the basic systems here, because for me, it's a first playthrough of the game. We have to get this guy's quest done, though. Let's go do this guy's quest, and then we'll come back. We're gonna get to try out our weapons here. I'm gonna buy other weapons, and I want to see if the weapons on 9S changes. I assume that's what it is, but you never know. Ouch. Is she gonna use a health item automatically? Apparently not. God dang. I was assuming she does it automatically. Now I'm a little, I assume the only reason she wasn't using them automatically earlier is because I didn't have any. Because when we did our original mission, you know, they were using it automatically. But apparently, after that original mission, it seems like we have to use it manually. Which sort of sucks, because now we're going to have to go recover our body to get our items back. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. I wish I would have understood the system a little better. Oh, we have our items. Not sure what's up then. Why? Just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My daughter wanted to talk to me for 2 seconds. She wants to know when Daddy's coming up because she's waiting for me to go to bed. So, in about 15 minutes, guys, we're gonna have to call it for tonight. But like I said, very strong chance I'll be back tomorrow. Hold on, I just want to see something here. I played the OG on 360, got R. Gore Replicant on PS4, but haven't started. I have it on PS4, haven't started. Liat 360 version is a dad and a daughter relation. PS5 is a brother and sister. Oh, so, I mean, this I don't know what it is. So you're telling me that there's like a relationship. All gear. Broken circuit. I assume that's my body over there. Oh no, that's another access point. That my body?
Okay, that's everything the supply trader asked for. Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally
there's my
to
body.
YoRHa. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess. Hold on, the cat is back. Yes, Topaz, how are you doing tonight? And we have another access point over there that is under attack. Let's free it up.
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
Topaz, sorry guys if she's hitting the microphone. Try and keep her tail away from it. But I'm gonna endure her for the last 10 minutes because it's not worth putting her upstairs. Yeah, definitely. But it wasn't the cat, it was actually the dog ruined my hat, by the way. It was not the cat, it was the dog. So it was not theoretically her fault. Is this a Mooses's? Another Mooses's? Last time the moose hit hard. Not sure if we're supposed to be killing the mooses, but hopefully experience is experience. Now, do we have all the items we need? I didn't even check. So we have everything, right? Or is that... Yeah, we do. Okay, we have all the items. We're only streaming 10 minutes? That sucks. I've been streaming for an hour and... We're gonna come up on 2 hours soon. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours, 15 minutes now, Bravo. I'm sorry, my man. You know, I normally try to finish around 8:30-ish because that's the time where we start putting the kids to bed and all that stuff. But, like I said, there is a very heavy chance that I'll be back tomorrow. My god, cat, you're driving me nuts. I want to go here. I want to mark it on my map. This way. Run! I mean, this seems like the kind of RPG you're gonna lose yourself for hours, man. It is... And it just sucks that I pretty much know I'm probably not going to have time to play it all the way through unless I decide to rush it. Just because I am trying to get a few game reviews ready for the next couple of weeks. Haven't done one in a little while because I've been a little under the gun with my 9 to 5, but things are getting back to normal, and I should have time to put out a few. On top of the deals, and I want to do some more top 10s. Is one that's fully original. I've repaired the old body of mine 100 times over during this war. I swapped parts in and out so many times I can't even keep track. But this left leg, it's never been touched. So if I go and replace that, what happens? I mean, would I even be me anymore? So is this like an existential type of question game where you're going to be wondering if the fact that you download your consciousness into a new body, are you still the same person? Or are you someone else? Let's see if we can figure out what the crafting is. Aha, we can buy some chips now. Right? These are chips, right? I feel like I want the XP god gauge. Let's just buy it because I want to see what happens. Okay, so now how do I use that? Wow, this is crazy. So you can actually remove chips to display your HP gauge? But how do I equip my new one? That's what I'm wondering. There we go, right? Oh, there we see it. XP 755. Okay, so we can actually customize the HUD. That is crazy. So your chips control like what you can see. I just want to see what else he has now. But like, why would we need more chips if we have one already? You have to beat the story multiple times to get the full story. 3 times. 3 times 30 hours. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, you did 26 of the 27 endings? Crazy. Okay. But he said that we can now make items, right? We can craft items. Oh. Okie dokie. Luck plus obtained. There's like a lot to absorb, and so far, like I haven't, you know, it hasn't taught us a lot of things. What's evade though? That's what I'm trying to understand. What is the is there like a controls? I just want to see what evade is supposed to be. Light attack, heavy attack, jump, action, ZR. Okay, so it is the run button is evade. Lock on, pod program. Switch weapons, previous pod, next pod, use items. So down is use items. Let me just see something. Okay, I got it. So down, we hit a small recovery. Okay. And I guess here I can save, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, the whole chip system and all that's going to take a little bit of working on to get a full hand. But honestly, I think you guys can already tell from what this game is. It's a high quality action RPG. A hack and slash feeling to it. Like I'm saying action RPG, but let's be clear, there are many types of action RPGs. This one has a more hack and slash feeling to it. Sort of like a blend, like I said, of something like Astral Chain, and you know, as you can tell also Platinum Games helped develop the system and all for this, so you can tell the influence from it. Amazing game. If you guys are looking for an amazing action RPG, I've only played for a couple of hours now, and I can already tell that this is a game you should definitely be looking into picking up if you're into this type of gameplay. I mean, based on the reviews that are already out there, how many people freaking love this game and was hoping it was coming to Switch, I sort of now get why. Because after only 2 hours of playing it, I'm going to have to fight to not play this game rather than play the games I need to do for my reviews. So what most likely I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be rushing through a couple of games to finish the reviews on, so I can actually play this in between. And I'm trying to play through Bayonetta 1 at the same time, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenging mix of events. But I do think we're going to stop here for tonight, because if not, we're going to get into something that we're not going to finish at this point. I know it sucks, we only did like sort of the intro mission plus a couple of subquests, but I mean, we had a couple of hours, and nonetheless, I think we got to see what kind of an awesome game this is. Like I said, for anyone that is interested, keep an eye out. I will be announcing around probably between 4 and 5 tomorrow whether there will be a stream or not tomorrow. If there will be a stream, it'll probably be a very chill stream. We might, you know, what I'm thinking we're going to be doing is we're going to most likely be playing like random games that might make their way onto eShop deals. So we might actually go through some indie games on the eShop, and you guys will be able to vote in this chat to know which games I buy and try out. So we're going to try to aim for games like cheap games, okay? Like we're going to probably be aiming at the under $5 list games that I have not played yet. The reason why I don't want to aim at more expensive games for the moment is just because those often I try to put a little more time into. They're often games that, you know, you need to play at least 2 or 3 hours for. However, those cheap those cheapo $2 to $3 games, you can generally get a good idea whether they're decent or not after just, I would say, like an hour, 45 minutes of time of playing. We will have probably more time tomorrow. I'm aiming for the stream to start around the same time, like 6:30 tomorrow. However, if I'm here alone and my wife comes in late, like we might be on to like 10ish. You know what I mean? We probably could do a much longer stream tomorrow. As long as no one gets home, I can stream as long as I need tomorrow. But like I said, I will be announcing whether it is actually happening around 4 or 5. One way or the other, I'll be working on an eShop deals for tomorrow or early Sunday. I'll try to be getting it tomorrow, but if it's not tomorrow, it'll be early Sunday. So do keep an eye out for that, regular eShop deals. We're getting back into the beat of things, so there should be 4 to 5 videos a week from now on for the foreseeable future. My rest was really worth it. I've got another week off coming up in November, so I'm super excited because that'll be another big week for the channel. We'll be working on a lot of stuff. We'll be getting into Black Friday season on top of it, so we've got a lot of good stuff coming up on the channel. And by the way, guys, 15K subscribers. We hit that today. I'm super happy. Honestly, it gave me like a jolt, like a boost, like crazy. I know it's like subjective because what's the difference between 14,995 and 15,000? But just seeing that 15K mark, like, put a smile on my face, it gave me a boost. Sometimes when you work hard for stuff, like, you know, just hitting that milestone, just like, you're like, oh yeah, let's do it. And yeah, Fight Crab next week, the Hella Shell edition. Bro, if I can get... I've heard that it's actually pretty decent, but I'll check it out for you, man. I'll check it out if I can get a review copy of Fight Crab. But yeah, so I think that's what we'll be lining up for tomorrow, unless like I come up with a crazy better idea by then. But if not, that's what we're gonna be doing. Yeah, physical video. I know I do want to get back into that, Scotty. Especially that, you know, like I said, I picked up Bravely Default 2 for $25 at Best Buy. That's the kind of deal I would have definitely been covering in a physical video. It's time, man. It's time, you know, that's the only reason. And I sort of really want to get my reviews going again. Like, I want to get 1 or 2 reviews a week. I want to get 1 or 2 reviews a week. And so, you know, it's sort of that balancing act of having time to play the games, having time to do the deal videos. You know, I want to keep the channel having those 2 eShop deal videos minimum a week. Trying to put that the physical deal rotation back in there. But a lot of things that I'm working on and I want to get going. I want to try this out, by the way. This is why I got the idea for tomorrow. Pandati. It's a panda game. It's a pixel art panda game. We might be playing that for tomorrow. Could play some Fallen Knight too, but it's hella difficult for the moment. It's really challenging. But yeah, we'll look. Pizza Delivery Boy. Haven't played that yet. Have that too. Pizza Delivery Boy, but we won't play that on stream because it's like a visual novel type game, so it's not really gonna be. It's like a visual novel FMV type game. It's not sure it's gonna be good. Like, it's gonna take up too much time on stream for not much. Guardian Tales I want to try out. Haven't had time yet. Yeah, a lot of games. The other ones I tried. This is Kill a Kill that we talked about. Crossroads Inn. We did that for the sponsorship. So yeah, lot of stuff coming up. I'm going to try to get those back to the 2 reviews a week, 2 deal videos a week, and then a 5th one that throws in. I'm behind on the controller reviews too. I have like 4 controllers that I need to review, and that Mega Switch screen. If you guys remember the Orion, the Orion, I have to do that video too. Yeah, I heard too. Bravely Default 1 remake for the Switch. Well, I heard they want to do it, but it is nothing solid for the moment. But there is a serious interest in it, and that they want to remake it for the Switch. And the head designer at the team that did Live Alive and whatnot, Team Asano, that they're looking into that. Heard that too. Double pack with the sequel would be awesome. You're right. But Square Enix isn't big in the packs anymore. Eh? Square Enix, like the packs, they used to do that a lot. Like packs of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 together and stuff like that. But they're not big on them anymore. So I think they'll just do it as a separate release. I'd love to see the pack. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think they're going to do it. Because, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you everyone for showing up. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. Glad to be back. Re-energized. 15K subscribers on the way to 20K. Can we hit that before March? If we could hit that before March, I would be like super, super happy. Like, I don't think we're going to ever hit 20K before the end of the year. I'm very realistic in that. But if we can hit that by March, I would like go crazy. If we can like hit that 20K, it's gonna be like, I'm always a guy, I love hitting a milestone, but I start right away thinking about the next one. So we got to do it. But anyway, hey guys, thank you so much for showing up. As usual, you know, hit the like button if you haven't already before leaving. Helps out the stream, helps send it out to more people. And as usual, I hope I'll see all of you in my next video.